Oh, I'm back, guys. It's time for another update. It's not really going to be a proper update, but where have I been this whole time? No, I didn't die. I've just been out shooting, and as you can see, I've just expended this mag right here, my Glock 26. Better chuck it in the bin. It's getting ridiculous, man. Look at all these friggin' things in here. I can't even afford to shoot anymore. I'm just chucking all my mags in the bin. I can't even. This sport just getting ridiculous. I can see why they want to take our amendment rights away. I mean, it's just getting too expensive, and I just can't understand. Some people reload ammo like I reload ammo. I wonder if anybody reloads magazines. What a crazy thought. I'm sure this is just all crazy talk, but these are the kind of fucking whack job nutbags you have running this country, and you wonder why it's all fucked up right now. On that happy note, if you don't know what I'm getting at, there was actually, I believe, a Colorado dipshit. I don't know if she was some sort of senator or something like that that said, well, if we ban the high capacity magazines, people will just shoot up all the ammo and then they'll just chuck their magazines out. Well, in this hilarious prop that I set up, um, this garbage bag, you may notice that some of them were actually partially filled because I already reloaded them from shooting. Imagine that. I didn't even need a special tool, though I did use the Uplula magazine loader. These are the kind of people that are going to be taking your rights away. That is like having somebody tell you that I'm going to take your driver's license away and saying, now, where do we sit on this thing? Do I lift the trunk up? Where's the seats? It's no different. It's no different. Where do I turn the key? Does it go in this hole in the back? Oh, there's some smoke coming out of that hole in the back. Oh, God. Guess I don't put the key in there. It's no different at all. And these are the kind of people that are going to tell you can't be safe with the items. Yes, this is not going to be a proper update though because I don't have a whole list of things that I want to go down. Just some muses, and I want to get in touch with you guys about a few things. One is that we are not the only state that has gone down this wacky, cracky shithole. Uh, it started out in New York, then it moved to Colorado. California's just pretty much lost cause. Uh, but don't stop the fight there because again, so is New York. I'm just saying they already had this going on. It's not like anything changed all that much. Massachusetts is now on board, and so is Connecticut. I read Connecticut's because my friend on Facebook said you got to read what Connecticut's doing, and the way they passed the law and the wording of the law, I'm like, welcome to Safe Act. Have you ever heard of the story where a guy sleeps with a girl and the next day he wakes up and there is lipstick on the mirror that says "Welcome to the wonderful world of AIDS"? That is exactly what's happened to Colorado, and New York gave it to him. That is picture perfect the way it's worked out. They did it quickly, so nobody had a chance to read it, and the bill is even longer than the Safe Act, so there's no way you could have read a quarter of it in the time allotted. It's terrible. It bans nearly everything. I mean, I'm sure people from Connecticut can give more insight, but not only does it ban everything, it gets real ridiculous. Like if you want even the most basic long gun, you have to put in for a whole bunch of applications and uh, like they're doing the stupid 1821 bullshit even for rifles now. Like you can have a rifle, but if it holds more than 5 rounds, you got to be 21. James Holmes was over 21. Little Macaulay Culkin asked there. I don't know how old Adam Lanza was. Was he just 20? So he just squeaked in under. That would have prevented everything. Oh, but he didn't buy the gun. His mom did. And I'm sure she was over 21, unless she gave birth to him when she was 1. But that's just my crazy ramblings here. Where do I get this idea? Maybe I should listen to the lady that thinks I throw out my mag when I'm done with it. Oh no, maybe it's only the high capacity mags that you throw out. Those 10 rounders there, which, oh, I said 10 rounder out of New York. Slow your roll, slow your roll there. We'll get to that in a second. But those 10 rounders are just standard capacity. If that was a 30 rounder, maybe I can't reload it. Maybe the spring tension is too much that I can't put any rounds there. All right, does anybody in the Free State, you're going to have to tell me if that's true. You can't reload high-capacity magazines. I'm a completely fucking retard. I work for the Senate, so I'm not sure. Can you reload those high-capacity magazines? I don't know. Maybe there's too much spring tension there. You can't get that 33rd round in that Glock 18 magazine. I don't know. I'm just a lowly New Yorker. Speaking of the 10-round limit, we don't have it anymore. Yeah, huge victory. They put it on postponement now, and you can still buy the 10-round mags. But, oh, the batshit crazy lunacy continues. The you can only load them to 7 rounds unless you're at the range thing still stands. This governor is absolutely out of his fucking mind. He should get the Nobel batshit crazy prize. They honestly think, first of all, he can't even be so much of a man as to stand by his own law. First of all, he said, well, that wasn't my law. That was Bloomberg doing it. Bloomberg, yeah, Bloomberg's the guy you probably want to listen to. The guy that just wanted to have a soda ban, and that even got shot down in the courts. Yeah, you probably want to listen to that guy right there. He's the one I would take my advice from. But he's the, oh, that was Bloomberg and Brady law. Okay, nonsense. And stand by your own law. Don't. I know you're a big pussy and all that shit, but come on, at least you gotta have at least half of a testicle hair. Not only that, but when the whole 7-round nonsense thing, they don't make guns with 7-round magazines, came to light, instead of saying, well, yeah, okay, I agree, we won't limit you to 7 rounds, that was a little overreaching, we jumped the gun a bit, and whatever political nonsense they want to say. He didn't even say that. He said, oh, it was a technical error. It was a technical error. It was a technical. What the law was supposed to say was you can still buy the 10-round magazines, but don't load more than 7. It didn't sound like too much of a technical error when the little tyrant was up there saying, you don't need 10 tacos to eat a fucking Taco Bell, or whatever the fuck he said. I get confused. You don't need 10 slices of pizza to feed an Italian family, and all those other racist remarks. When he was out there on his little tirade like that, he didn't seem to be thinking about technical errors. Maybe that's just me, calling me crazy. But the main point here is, though, we're getting more batshit crazy. This has to go away on the 29th, which is when the Tresman lawsuit goes in, and the state is supposed to prove the constitutionality of this law. And if it's a just court system, there's no possible way that you could. I don't even know why they made them prove it. There's no way you can prove it. It's absolutely not. It's like I can't even think of an analogy of how stupid that is. You have to prove the constitutionality of this law. It's like trying to raise something a little bit lower. You can't. It's not physically possible. It just doesn't make. It's just stupid. It just doesn't make any logical sense. So that's going on the 28th, and my point is that the stupidity is getting worse, and it's spreading. But people always say, oh, well, that's why you can't just run from the states. Like, I can't wait to get out of this fucking shithole of a state. But they say, oh, yeah, you can't run from it because it'll spread. I don't think it will. There's a couple states that are really fucked up, and some that were borderline, and they just went over the verge of being fucked up. New York, Massachusetts, Illinois, California, all the regulars. But the other states, I don't think the infection actually will spread there, because I think there actually are a bunch of people that can think for themselves without having little dictators tell them what they can and can't fucking even eat. I don't think it will spread, but I will tell you, this will bring me up to one of my last points of this video, if not the last. I've had it with the NRA. Now, before you go up and click the unsubscribe button, which I'll lose a few subscribers from this, but that is honestly how I truly feel about the NRA. I've mentioned this before. People are like, why do you hate on the NRA? Well, I can't really possibly think of a more clear example than this. I've always knew that they've been way more bark than bite, but this is brutal now. We have been absolutely left out to dry in the most egregious gun grab in U.S. history. Pay your dues, pay your lifetime membership, and stuff like that. Then, when the most egregious gun grab in U.S. history comes to surface in this state, we get nothing. In fact, they sent a letter out that says, just let your state organizations handle it. And you get these little NRA Kool-Aid drinkers that are like, oh, but they're helping at the national level. Well, if you'll notice, more states are falling. So, it's a bit funny, because I have to think, exactly how many states need to fall before the whole national level thing is just a big myth? Like, can we have every single state fall, all 50 states fall, and then say, well, we don't have any rights because our state organizations didn't help, but at least the NRA is helping at a national level? Last I checked, New York was still part of this nation. Well, I don't personally believe that it is. I think it's part of fucking some communist, absolute fucking la-la land, liberal la-la land, where criminals are only going to load 7 rounds and unicorns fucking run Dunkin' Donuts. It's still part of America. While I joke about it, it's still part of America. Yet the National Rifle Association gives us the big right up the pooper. Are you kidding me? Why am I going to pay thousands of dollars for a lifetime membership, or a deal for $300 when you get nothing? Nothing. People say, oh, the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association is the arm of the NRA. I find it a little hard to believe that the organization that was around before the NRA is actually, you know, a huge part of the NRA. I think that's more the NRA just claiming that they're funding it and stuff like that to get recognition. But if the NRA takes credit for every little victory that they get all around the world, oh, they allowed concealed carry on some campus in buttfuck Arizona where there wasn't really much contention anyway. Don't you think they would claim a lot more, you know, victory if they were actually helping out New York? But then again, they're being pretty silent about that. I wonder why that is. I don't believe that at all. In fact, what they should have done is have their full force. People, they are grabbing the guns now. Not just the sky is falling like you guys have been doing since the 70s. They are grabbing the guns now. Now they're literally taking them. If you, when you register your AR and you die, they're gone. That's it. Your guns are gone. They have grabbed them. Yeah, it's not direct, but that's still a gun grab. The NRA should have done everything. The fucking NRA headquarters should be in New York right now. But, let the states handle it. They're better equipped to handle it. Are you fucking out of your mind? We have got a lot better chance now with the Tresman. The NRA can fucking suck my ass. I would never give any money to the NRA. I'm not interested in it. People always say, oh, they're helping out on the national level. Well, how many states need to fall before you realize that they're not? They're just being money hungry. They're not spending their bazillions of dollars helping anybody out. Yeah, maybe they'll help out this one place where, I don't know, some inconsequential... It doesn't matter. We have a fucking gun grab going on right now, and the NRA... So, no, they're not going to get any money out of me. I would really consider re-upping your dues for the NRA. If you have a lifetime membership, I'm sorry you got ripped off that bad. So, this is a little update right now. Oh, yeah, another one. Oh, don't forget, I don't know if I mentioned this last video. I'm getting them all melded together now. One of the amendments that they were going to, which they said, no more amendments now. Now it's all final. Well, hopefully this lawsuit tells you we got one big amendment coming. It's called throwing the whole fucking thing out. But one of the amendments they actually proposed was, we're going to allow the Hollywood people to come in with their guns. Right. You motherfuckers bitch that, oh, it's the violence in the movies and sex on TV, but where it all's good old-fashioned... No, sorry, I'm getting off track there. You always complain that it's the violence in the movies and shit that causes these problems, yet you're going to let the people come in with these fucking problems. And the stupidest thing is, they're getting rid of this high-capacity magazine ban for Hollywood people. You do know that if something's illegal and the movies still need to show it, that, like, they can do other things besides that? I mean, like... If there was a movie where we needed to drop a nuclear bomb, you wouldn't actually need to, you know, make a law saying, okay, for movies you can drop nuclear bombs. I mean, there's other ways to do it. That's just a big fucking slap in the face to take people's rights away and then give them to Hollywood people, when in reality, if you took their rights away and Hollywood still needed to shoot something, they could fucking CGI magazines in, or just make, I don't know, make them out of polystyrene or something like that. I mean, you don't actually need to give that. How fucking dumb are we? Then again, when you have people that say, oh, better go take out the garbage, got a whole bunch of bags here. When you got those people running this fucking country, I mean, it's not really a big surprise that something like that would happen. But yes, so again, we need to be helping everybody out. New York still needs the help. We don't need to let fire die down or anything like that. Connecticut needs the help. And hopefully, New York's lawsuit, the Tresman lawsuit, which is going to be decided on the 28th of April, hopefully that goes through, and on all those other states that can decide to rise up and follow this little tyranny train are going to get shot right the fuck back down. So yeah, the fight has grown. It may be a bad thing because the virus is spreading. It may be a good thing because people are realizing, hey, we need to stop putting our money in false profit organizations like the NRA, and we need to be helping our brothers out. This could affect me. I mean, if you live in a borderline state, a swing state where sometimes it goes blue, sometimes it goes red, and everybody else sees this fucking tumor growing, they'd be like, well, we don't need those assault rifles here either. I don't need assault rifles, don't need no pepper rifles, don't need no paprika rifles. So it might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. So here's a quick little update. Yes, I'm still here. I also have a little side for the end of this video that I do want to get out there. I mentioned, actually I had a while back, a prologue to my giveaway. I was going to have a big giveaway, and people got their little prologue prizes, and they're going to be automatic winners and stuff. I'm still going to have that, but I can't guarantee when it's going to happen because of the current law situation. I need to buy these items right now, like these high-capacity 10-round magazines and everything I can, because I'm not going to have some bullshit law get passed and then I spend all my money on giveaways. Well, I still will have one, I just don't know when it'll be, because it's very strange times now. So stick in there, I promise that'll happen, but I gotta think about myself right now, as self-centered as that is. getting to that point. So it'll happen. Just wait, hang in there. So thanks for watching. Stay in the fight, and we'll see what happens.